Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. We are going to be playing Animal Crossing today. So this is on the Switch too, and we're going to be getting a new island. Hopefully we're going to find what we're looking for. I do think it's going to take us a while, so we're settling in for the long haul. We want a green airport, we want cherries, and we want hyacinths. So that in itself, we could probably get that pretty early on, but we are looking for a specific layout as well, which we'll talk about more in a second. So here come Timmy and Tommy to take our details. Good afternoon. We're so excited to have you here. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway package. There's so much to look forward to, but first, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Inc. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul, so let's get started, shall we? The first step is checking your application. Is this your first time applying for one of our packages? Yeah, sure. Understood. Now then, we'll need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday? So the name we're going to use for our character is Emerald. The amount of times that I start with the little Joy-Con stick. Joystick? Anyway, I start with that. Everything goes flying all over the place and I have to move to the D-pad instead. So Emerald is the name we're going with, and we're going to have the 21st of March so that we can get hyacinths because they're available in March. Emerald, let's see. Oh yes, here you are. Our next step will be to take a picture of you. Oh, don't worry, take as much time as you need to get yourself looking just the way you want. We'll be ready when you are. So, I am very pale, but I think that works for our character as well. Gonna have some reddish hair, kind of like an auburn. Gonna have some cute little green cat eyes. Smile and a cute round nose, and little pinky cheeks. Does everything look okay? I mean, apart from the questionable shirt, everything looks grand. Why can't they let us just choose what clothes we want to wear? And now let's start talking about your new home. So exciting. You see, we're quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. Oh yes. In fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. What I mean is, we have islands in both the Northern Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere. We recommend choosing an island that has the same seasonal pattern as your current home. So tell me, Emerald, where do you live now? In Europe. Ah, excellent. That information really helps us focus on just the right island for you. So, naturally, we'd recommend that you relocate to an island in the Northern Hemisphere. There are a few more decisions to make, but does that sound okay to you so far? Okie dokie. Very good. We have a number of lovely uninhabited islands in the Northern Hemisphere to choose from. Now then, all of our islands are approximately the same size and they're all quite natural, so don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort. You can't go wrong. Just follow your instincts and choose an island with a layout that looks appealing. That's how I do it. I'll show you some maps now, and you can choose the best one for your new home. Okay, this is the only one that is even remotely what we're looking for. So we definitely want to have the river openings, one on the bottom, one on the left, because that's the only layout I've not had before. Oh, little cute heart pond. Anyway, so this is the only one that's going to work for that. Now, the airport on this one is not where we want it to be. The airport needs to be further over to the left. The peninsula on this one is good. It's fairly big. I like having the little rounded bit at the end. And the resident services, I would like to be more over to the left. If I can get the airport and resident services as far to the left as possible, that is perfection. That's absolutely what we're looking for. If we can get more of a gap between the resident services and the airport, even better. So you can see here the resident services is higher up. That is kind of the gap that I want, but both of them as far over to the left as possible. And for the bottom river opening, we're going to want it as far right as possible. So this isn't exactly the layout I'm looking for, but let's go and have a look anyway, seeing as this is our first one. They can't wait to show it to us, but before we depart, they've got just one final question for me. If you could only bring one thing to a deserted island, what would it be? And for me, it would be something to kill time, because I hate being bored. Apparently, it's just a hypothetical question. They're going to cover all of our basic needs. Yes, yes. Your attention, please. This is a service announcement. The chartered flight for Knockink's deserted island getaway package is ready for boarding. Any customers waiting to board should make their way to the gate at this time. Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's all board the plane together. Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking the chartered flight as part of Knockink's deserted island getaway package. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy a complimentary video presentation about deserted island life. The video is so cute. I'm so excited for... The reason I want cherries is so that we can have the pink trees in the spring. And obviously with spring coming up, we're going to get some pink trees. I very rarely use pink in my decorating. Peaches, no. We don't want peaches. Okay. This is going to be a reset then, unfortunately. We want the cherries. We want the pink trees. We go again. Number 2. How many islands do we think it's going to take? I think it's going to be a few hundred. I'm very scared for how many it's going to take for us to find the layout that we want. More so than the airport and fruit and flower combination. Okay. The first time I read through it all, now we're going to go through it as fast as we possibly can. Because it's going to get extremely repetitive. This is when I wish there was skip on the dialogue as well as the video. Okay, so we are Emerald. The reason we're going with the name Emerald is because we want to do quite a natural island and a fair amount of greenery, and Emerald just kind of suits that. The reason we're going for the 21st and not just the 1st of March is because it's the spring equinox, so again that suits with a little greeny natural island, or at least I feel like it does. See, that shirt's okay. Not really a fan of orange. but it is only a little bit. I just want the black and white stripy top. Maybe with the little green shoes, that'd be cute. We're in Europe. Let's go. We want a northern hemisphere. And let's look at see if we can find an island layout that's gonna work for what we want. Only one option. The peninsula's quite small. And I mean the airport's to the left. Resident services is a bit far to the right. It's not the end of the world. I'm a little bit sad about the size of the peninsula. But let's take a look. Okay, let's go get on that plane. And go and see which fruit we've got. So another thing we need to watch out for is we don't want any bird islanders. So if we get ducks or penguins, that's fine. But I do have a bird phobia, so the birds like the eagles and the chickens and just the normal birds, they are very jarring to me. Having said that, we are going to have one of the bird islanders as one of our final islanders, but it's going to be the new bird. And that's apples, that's a reset. I wasn't going to, but then I saw them and actually kind of cute. So their feet are still a little bit creepy, but their eyeliner is on point. I feel like maybe, I mean, I might end up changing my mind and getting rid of them, but I feel like maybe eventually I can be less freaked out by their feet. Okay, island number 3. I don't know if we're going to do this all in this video. There might be several videos. Really hope that we can find one fast. Because it'd be more fun to start playing than just keep searching. (21 of March). Oh, see this outfit. This is my favorite outfit. Why can we not choose to have this outfit all the time? This outfit would be so perfect for our little new island. So we got our little green shoes straight away. Would be amazing. Look how cute we look. And even the jean colour is a nice dark blue. It's not like dad blue. Nothing against dads, but dad jeans are not my favourite. It's like something I would actually wear, but with green shoes. So this is going to be my first time doing like a natural, like witchy island. So I've got 2 other islands at the moment. The first one that I ever had was before I knew that you could choose everything on your island by just resetting the start. So I never realised that. So on my first island, I've got peaches, which are my least favourite. Like, I don't like peach. Look into the heart pond. That's so cute. Okay, we've got 2 choices. Oh, okay, so this one, the peninsula's awesome. Resident services is in a good place. I'd like it a bit further back, but it's not bad. But the airport is too central. I really want them to be coming in on the left of the island. Central on this one as well, and then resident services is further away, which is what I want, but they're both too central. We're going to try this one. I don't think this is going to be the one because I really don't like where the airport is. Okay, let's just say a sleeping bag because honestly, let's just get through this fast. Yeah, so my first island, in fact, on both of my other islands, the airport and resident services are very central and very close together. So I want something different on this one, and it especially plays into the layout. So as I was saying, on my first island, I didn't know you could change things. I got peaches, which I hate. Like, they look cute, but I just don't like the flavour. I can eat it, but peach and also apricot are like my least favourite flavours. So it's my first island is like all dark and purple and witchy. It's definitely a darker vibe. We've got cherries. Okay, this is not a drill. Are we gonna get hyacinths and a green airport? Or are they gonna do us dirty? Okay, we've got a chicken. That's a straight reset. The yellow airport I could live with. The chicken, not so much. Also, the layout wasn't fabulous, so let's try again. What are we now? Number 4? So yeah, first island, darker vibe. We've got a blue airport, because again, I didn't know you could change that. And both the rivers are at the bottom, again. I mean, I knew that you could get different ones for that, because obviously you get 4 choices. But I didn't really realise how much... It feels like you lose more land having them both at the bottom. I don't know. It just feels like you can't do much with your space. I mean, luckily it was in the middle, so it wasn't the end of the world. But... And then the second island. I'll tell you about in a second because I'm concentrating on spelling my name right. Oh. Yes. And then the 21st of March. Okay. So yeah, my second island, I was doing a witchy vibe again, but making it a little bit lighter. Still purple, because purple is my favourite colour. Love purple. Okay. Got the awful pineapple shirt again. There we go. So on that one, I knew that I could change things, so I went for an orange airport because it felt autumnal. And obviously we love Halloween. And then we went for an apple because apples are witchy. And I do like apples. They are delicious. So orange airport, apples. What flowers did we get? So on my first ever island, we got mums. Okay, so the airport's in a great position on this one. The peninsula sucks. The airport is much further back, but it's a little bit too central. I don't really like it there. But let's see how we get on. Like, height-wise, perfect. But where it is in relation to the airport, it's not far left enough. So yeah, flowers. I got mums on my first island. I went for roses on my second island. I love roses. And then the river mouths on that one was at the bottom and one was on the right, which was my first time trying having a river mouth on the side, which I kind of liked. It was nice to have more space. Skip this, I'm just letting it play out. It was more fun to have more space along the bottom. I felt like it gave me more options. But I think for the layout we're doing this time, for the layout we're doing this time, we definitely want as much on the left as we can. We definitely need to get better at talking and doing things at the same time. Loading times take so long. It's almost like they didn't intend for us to restart the game over and over again until we got what we were looking for. It's almost like we were just supposed to start one time and see what we got. It would have been great if, when they were doing all the updates that they've done, they realised that, you know what? People do start this game over and over again. Maybe we'll make it a little bit easier for them. But alas, we have to type things over and over again and listen to the spiel over and over again. It is what it is. We do it to get the island we want. 21-3. Let's go. What even is this? Are we on number 5? I can't believe I've lost count already. Okay. So we're gonna pick the eyes. We want green, round nose, big mouth. See, this top, not my favourite, but cute. With the white jeans and the cute little pale blue and white spotted top. Cute. So yeah, we're going to go for cottagecore on this island, which I know has been done tons by different streamers, but I've never done it, so I think it's going to be super cute. And I think it's going to work with the vibe of the island. Ooh, this is... It's as if the island's doing a dab with its rivers. I like where the airport is on that one. I would prefer resident services being further left. This one, the airport's too central. Peninsula's rubbish on this one, but it's not much better on there. What about this one? No, they're both central. Peninsula's better on this one. But they are... The river opening's really far along as well. I think this one is the best of those three, but still not ideal. Sleeping bag, sure. I don't like being cold. I like being wrapped warm. Let me see if I can show you what layout it is that we're looking for. Oh, I didn't even pay attention then to what fruit we got. But we've got a blue airport, which I definitely don't want. So let's restart that. I was trying to see if I could find an island layout, like the layout that I'm looking for. I think... Okay, so this is the layout that we're looking for. So you can see that we've got the airport is over to the left, resident services over to the left. I don't know if you can get it there. This is just a mock-up that I did. And a massive peninsula. Can you get them that big? Who knows? We're going to find out. But that is exactly what we're looking for. So, let's go again. What are we, number 6? I think the longest it's taken me to find an island before was... Oh, it was so long. So many resets. I think it took about 25 hours of gameplay to find on and off. You know, I wasn't sitting there for 25 hours, but it took about 25 hours to find the layout that I was looking for. And that was... I wasn't even looking for the layout, actually. That was just looking for the combination that I wanted. But to be fair, a massive chunk of that was... I had the birth month wrong. For the flower... I was looking for roses. And for the birth month, I couldn't get roses. Which is why it took so long. But there was still about 10 hours of searching just to get roses, orange airport, and apples. That's before you even talk about the layout. Now I'm feeling sad we're going to be here for so long. Oh no. See the blue checks? Also cute. Not offended by it. I think on my second island I actually did get the black and white stripes outfit. But on my first and any time I've almost found what I'm looking for. Like my first one, and I've had to play around on this one because we did start an island on the Switch too, where I settled for oranges because it was a decent layout, but the resident services was close to the middle, and I've decided I don't like that. I also recorded some of it. You might have seen the first video go up, but I wasn't well, so I'd lost my voice. And was just doing voiceovers after the fact, and it's really hard to do voiceovers after. I feel like you don't capture everything by doing it that way. You don't capture the full emotion that you feel. You don't capture... Hey, what did I select? Did I say explain it all again? Northern Hemisphere. I need to pay attention. I really cannot. I can do multiple things at once, but I really can't focus if I'm needing to input things and read things. Okay, we've got two options, these two. Like the airport on this one, don't like resident services. Bit of a small peninsula as well. Trying really hard not to call it a peen, but I might fall into that later. This one, I don't like how central the airport is. Resident services is also a little bit too... Like, it's not as far as this one, but it's a bit close. Also, I feel like the river mouth at the bottom is, like, further left than on this one. I'm gonna go with this one. In fact, do you know what? No, we're not. We're gonna restart. We're only gonna do... We've got a long a long, long haul ahead of us with trying to find all the things we want. The last thing we need to be doing is wasting time on setups that don't ideally meet what we're looking for. So let's only try and find the combinations we want on islands that we love. Does mean there's going to be no let up between having to go through all of the talking. But in the long run, I think that's going to be better for us because we're not wasting time. We're already 30 minutes in and we are no closer to finding the island that we want. So the dream here would be if they were like, oh, last time you said emerald, is that what you want again? And I'd be like, yes, actually, that is what I want again. Thank you for remembering. Oh, 21st of March, is that still right? And I'd be like, yes, yes it is. Thank you for making my life better. It's the little things. The little things make me happy. Okay, let's do our character again. Oh, we're back to the checkered shirt. Not my favourite. Can you imagine as well if I just only accepted stripy shirt one and then just restarted for that? We're not going to do that. I don't think. Perfect. We look gorgeous. The jeans on that one as well, they're so... The blue is just not right. Europe. Okay. Yes, layout. Take me to the layouts. Okay, we've got 1. And the airport is 2 central. We go again. I don't even know what number we're on now. 8, maybe? Wait, what did I put? Okay, did I select the wrong player? I feel like I might have done. The reason I need to make sure I select the right player, because all 3 of them are me. But the one on the far right has the first island, the one on the left has the second island, and the one in the middle is the one we're using for this island. Because if I want to transfer things, which I definitely do, then I need to make sure that they're different people, because I've had that problem before where I've had to restart because I chose someone that already had an island and then I wasn't able to transfer things properly because you're playing on both of them and it gets upset. Even just being able to copy paste would be ideal. I know they introduced mouse controls. I don't think they introduced copy paste. But that would be great. Yep, let me put in how I look. Let's see what top we've got this time. What is this face? Has anyone got this face? It's so sleepy. It looks a little bit stoned, honestly. Those eyes, his nose, a little cheeky. Wonderful. Okay, show me the layouts. My controller's very loud and very clicky, and I'm really hoping that you can't hear it. Isn't just hammering the B button to try and speed up the text. Yay! layouts. Let's go. 2. Neither are perfect. No. No. We restart. What number? Surely we're at 10 now. Maybe we'll just measure time instead of measuring the number of islands. Because this might go over so many videos, and I don't know how long it's going to take us. If you're watching this video, what is this outfit? Okay, the shoes, awful. The top, like yellow and orange are probably my least favourite colours. But the blue on these jeans, awful. Awful shade. Still not the worst of the outfits. I will still take this outfit over my least favourite, which is the sailor outfit. Hate that. Sorry if you like it. Absolute. It's so far from being my vibe. So yeah, if you're watching this, I don't know yet whether or not we found our island. I'm going to assume that we haven't, and I've given up looking today due to being tired of looking. Let's see. See, okay. On this one, airport, not airport, airport is far too central, but resident services, perfect location. So this is what we're wanting. And then we want the airport over to the left. Okay? The peen is small. Sorry, the peninsula is small. And the airport's in the wrong place. But this would be perfect from a resident services location. So this is what we're looking for. We're not going to try any of those because we don't like it. But the space it was away from the airport, the location of it, all perfection. That's exactly where we want it. So now we just need to try and get everything else all together where we want it to be. I will sacrifice peninsula size if we get the perfect layout for the rivers, airport, and resident services. If we end up with a small peen, we end up with a small peen. Sizes and everything. I keep saying the sentence and then interrupting myself. If you're watching this, I don't know yet whether we found the island that we want and the layout that we want. So if you have ever found the river layout that we want with resident services and the airport both on the left with a big gap between them, and you've got a big peen on your island, a big peninsula on your island, let me know. Ooh, especially if you've also got what we're looking for. So cherries, hyacinths, green, airport. no birds. Have you got my dream island? Let me know in the comments. Brag about your perfect island. Okay, let's see what outfit they've put us in this time. Okay, it's alright. I don't hate it. This might be my second favourite outfit. I'm not going to be mad if we get this one. Oh, it's so cute! It's not what I look like in real life. I don't have green eyes and auburn hair. And it's definitely not thick and luscious like it is there. We're in Europe. Yay! Take me to the layouts, boys. Let's see what we've got. No. Airport's better on this one. But resident services is... I mean, it's not the end of the world. Could we make this work? Yes, it's a little way away from the airport. There's a bit of a gap, which I like. It's not like super close like it is here. It's not as far away as like here, for example. Or here. But I could probably work with this. Because I could put my house and maybe the museum to the left of the airport. That could work. Not to the left of the airport, sorry, to the... Well, kind of to the left of the airport. To the left of resident services. Big peen as well. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Let's see what it's got to offer us. Fate will decide. Is it going to give us everything else that we're looking for? On Prestige. Okay, what do we think? Is this going to be the one? Are we going to make that resident services work for us? Let's see if we've got cherries. Come on, cherries. Give me cherries. Peaches, it hates me. We go again. I don't know whether it's better for me to not talk and then cut all of this out so that you don't have to see it. And only I need to feel the pain of starting multiple times. Or if you'd prefer me to leave it in so you get to feel my pain with me. Let me know in the comments, because the way things are looking, we are not going to find one this video. Maybe we will. Maybe I'm being overly pessimistic. And the next island is going to be the perfect island. Perfect outfit. Maybe this is the one. Every time I see this outfit, fills me with hope. Look how adorable I am. My little character's so cute. Yes, yes, yes. We're in Europe. We're gonna stay in the Northern Hemisphere because as much as I'd like to try an island in the Southern Hemisphere, I feel like it'd be really nice because when it's winter here, it'd be so nice for it to be all summery and lovely on the island. And also, if it's really hot here, I feel like it'd make me feel nice and cool. Ooh, no. Wrong placement. Bye-bye, cute outfit. No, wrong person. Yeah, if I was playing... If it was like 30, 40 degrees here, and it was middle of winter on Animal Crossing, that would be quite nice as well. It would make me feel a little bit cooler. But what would make me very, very sad is times when it's holidays. So it would make me sad if it was Halloween and it wasn't autumn in the game. And it would make me very sad at Christmas if it was the height of summer. So for that reason and that reason alone, I will be staying in the Northern Hemisphere. Emerald again. I don't remember whether I interrupted myself again, but if you do want me to skip this, definitely tell me, and for next time I will skip it. I'll put them all out for you and make sure I don't talk during them, which honestly would be helpful to me because I find it really hard to talk while I'm typing things in. Okay, we're gonna be here, and then I have this here. Nope, come on. And that cute outfit, don't hate it. I think I like the white trousers with the pale blue top. Just give cute summery vibes. Europe. And the Northern Hemisphere, yes. Okay. No. That's not what we're looking for. You know what I need to be faster about? I need to be faster about the resets because I think I see them and I know that they're not the layout that I'm looking for. But at the same time, it takes so long typing everything in and listening to all the talk. And the loading screens. Loading screens take so long. Which is fine if you're playing the game. But when you're just doing the same thing over and over again, it takes a very long time. Emerald. I think what I did in the other video, taking the other video down now because we're going to get another island. But what I did in the other video was I cut out all of this so that all you had to look at was the island layouts and then travelling to the island. if we like the layout. So if you prefer that, definitely tell me. Okay, no. Definitely no. It's a no from me. Go again. We're 50 minutes in to the search for this island. Nearly our first hour. Probably our first of many hours as we search for the perfect island. I am getting peckish though, because I'm not had lunch. So what I might do is go to an hour, pop this video up so that you can see it, while I go and get something to eat, and then start looking again. An hour feels like more than enough for a video. I mean, let me know if you want, if you're happy to watch longer. Cute. What eyes we had then? This one and that one. And then Northern Hemisphere. Yes! Show me the layouts! Let's go! Come on, please give me a good layout. Oh. Thank you. Oh yeah, sorry, I sing at random. Hopefully it's not super annoying. If it is, I'm sorry. Just who I am. I sing weird rogue tunes. I wonder how long it takes to get through all of this. We should try and time it the next time around, and hopefully I won't forget to look at the clock. Ugh. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Let's have a look. Okay, we want cherries. Cherries is the first check that we're going to do as to whether this is our island. It's oranges. I don't want oranges, I want cherries, but I do like oranges and I don't already have oranges. I don't, I don't hate us stopping on an island, but I definitely don't want... Fuchsia is cute, but I definitely don't want a blue airport. Because we've already got a blue airport. Close, and we go. Okay, so we're at 56 minutes and 44 seconds when we start. Let's see how long it takes to get through all of the spiel. Let me know in the comments as well if you've got any questions around like what we're going to be doing with this island. Any thoughts that you've got, let me know. Pop them in there. Give me something to keep me occupied while we're doing all of these searches. Let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think of the layout that I'm wanting? What do you think about the choices, the green hyacinth cherry combo? What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on the clothes? Does everyone just like the black and white striped top outfit the best? Is that just the best one? Definitely didn't change my hair. Who knows, maybe the sailor outfit is universally hated. Let me know. I'm intrigued. No. Okay, that was 59 minutes and 14 seconds. So what was that, like a minute and a half? I don't remember what the starting time was. But I think it was about a minute and a half. Definitely feels longer. The thing is, I get why they do it the way that they do it, because when it's your first time going through it, it's super cute. When it's your, like, 500th time of going through it, it's less cute. I just wish they allowed us at the start to put in more input about exactly what we want. Because I feel like... I mean, I haven't played any of the other Animal Crossing games, so I don't know if the surprise of what you get is part of the fun. Maybe some people prefer it. Let me know if you prefer it. Do you like to be surprised by what you get? Or are you like me and want to choose? I just wish they'd let us put more input in at the start to say, okay, can I have this fruit? Can I have this herb? Can I have these things? And then showed you an island for that. Oh no, what have I just done? Did I just accidentally choose something wrong? It's probably fine. The thing is as well, I feel like if they gave you the option to pick all the things, you could have an option in there to randomize. So that if you wanted the experience of just being able to see what you get, you could still have that. Okay, this is exactly where we want the airport. Not the airport. Resident services. Airport's in the wrong place. Airport's better here. Resident services is worse, but not awful. Let's see. Come on, boys, show me cherries. Cherries. Okay, we're gonna get a green airport. We want green airport, we want hyacinths, and we want no birds unless they're ducks or penguins. Oh no, we've got a bird. But it's a robo bird. Can I cope with a robo bird? Maybe it won't have hyacinths. How... I need to see what he looks like. And see what flowers we've got. No, I can't see what flowers we've got. Oh no. Oh, what shall we do? Can we see any over this side? Pansies. That's a no. Okay. We're over an hour. I need to go and get some food, so I'm going to go grab some lunch. And then I will put up where we are so far, so you'll see a video for this. And then I'll do another one shortly afterwards. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you've got any thoughts on this. Hopefully, I will see you next time and we'll be more lucky. Thank you. Bye.